body. How about a unit that's so powerful, it can cover a half an acre? Like, that's a lot of space. Okay, let me make it one better. How about a full acre getting rid of the annoying flyy things? Well, that's the story behind DynaTrap. It's an incredible invention, and we have it available at a feature price tonight. Note, on the half acre, it used to be $99, we're at $79 for a limited time. On the 1 acre, $159 is now down to $126. And of course, we have 5 flex pays on both of these tonight, so you can get it home for a mere $15.80 on the half acre and pay it off in 5 months, but you get it right away. Now, the other thing is, even if you don't have a lot of bugs yet, you will by the end of June, and that's when our return policy has been extended to, so you really will get a shot to try this. Indeed, Pete joins me. Hi, welcome back.
How you doing?
Okay, so tell everybody how this has been invented, because it really is brilliant.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking about it. There's 2 things. You know, how you use it, when you hear like how we're using this and how it affects the way the bugs get near you is pretty cool. And then the technology on how we're going to attract those bugs is pretty amazing as well. Right. So we'll start with that, like everything that we're doing here. So what we're gonna do is attract these bugs, right? So let's talk about mosquitoes, even though it's gonna work on all these other bugs, but specifically we always talk about mosquitoes. We're going to attract those mosquitoes, and so many of us are familiar with that blue light, that UV bulb. Now this is a specifically designed UV bulb, so the mosquitoes are thinking, whoa, I gotta check that out. They're attracted to that bulb. That bulb is gonna heat up a titanium dioxide plate that's in here, and now that's gonna create carbon dioxide, right? That's just like our breath when we're breathing out. So those 2 things attract them in. When they get close to both that carbon dioxide that's coming out of here and that blue light, we have a fan underneath here that then sucks those bugs in. It draws them in, traps them, and sends them down into this collection basket where they stay and eventually die.
That's awesome.
So what we're doing is we're not trying to kill those mosquitoes. We're not actually trying to repel those mosquitoes. We're not trying to zap them and kill them and keep them away with sprays and things. We're gonna attract them, we're gonna trap them. So what are we doing with that? We're reducing that population of mosquitoes in your yard. Now the thing about mosquitoes, and here's all the bugs, third-party independently tested that this is gonna work on mosquitoes and flies, wasps, hornets, stink bugs, and moths.
Wow.
But if you have biting insects, it's gonna work on those as well.
Oh, that's great.
It's just, these are the ones that were tested. Now, think about this. The mosquitoes, if we talk about them and many of these other bugs, you know, they're not big travelers, right? They're not traveling. They were born in your yard, and they're gonna stay in that area, maybe your yard and the neighbor's yard. So what you're doing is reducing that population of mosquitoes by trapping them in the DynaTrap, and it is amazing. So the second part of this was, how about all those other things we use? We put the spray on,
which
or
is
maybe we have a
poisonous.
candle, right? Or we have all these things where the mosquitoes have to be on top of you, right, for it to even work.
They only work at about 15 inches.
Right, so so here's what we're gonna do with our DynaTrap. We're gonna take the DynaTrap and we're gonna set up, like we wouldn't have them right here in front of us.
Sure.
We're gonna take it and put it about 20 to 40 feet away from the area we're gonna spend all our time. Because now what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, well, we don't wanna attract them and have them be right near us to then repel them. We're gonna attract and trap them 20 or 30 feet away. If you can put this 3 to 6 feet off the ground, because here's something else DynaTrap's learned. That's kind of the fly zone. 3 feet or 6 feet off the ground, that's where those mosquitoes are hanging out, which is pretty inconvenient for us, right?
Yes.
That's just about all of us. We're gonna put it over there, 3 to 6 feet off the ground, and let it do its thing. And here's the great part. We're not gonna have to say, hey, I wanna hang out outside, let's put some spray on. Hey, I would love to spend the evening outside, but I'm afraid of getting bit. Let's put a candle out and light that, or torches. No, you're gonna have your DynaTrap on 24 hours a day. So 24 hours a day, when you're at work, when kids are at school, when you're doing something else, this is going to be attracting and trapping those mosquitoes and all those other bugs we talked about while you're doing everything, when you're sleeping.
Right.
So it's
just
reducing
plug it
that
in and let
population.
it do its thing.
So awesome.
Okay, so a couple things to note. We have this on sale, which is a great feature price, but I'm gonna show you the value. These have been extremely popular. Every time we put them up, people love this because they work, and they work at a really large range. That's what's amazing to me. It's not just that little teeny space. So in the 1 acre, normally if you just bought the DynaTrap, that is gonna be $156.96. What we include is 4 additional 6 watts of the UV replacement bulbs. So instead of being at, what are we talking on, the 1 acre, acre. It's where's my 1 acre? My full price on it. Oh, it's 126. So there we are at the feature price. So you're saving what, $20, $30? Yeah, about $60 off the retail for the 1 acre. You know, go big or go home, why not? And then of course we have the ½ acre that's also at a special feature price as well. So it's a nice savings on both of these. In fact, it's $20 off HSN, $34 off the retail price on the ½ acre, and on the 1 acre it's $30 off HSN and $58 off the retail price. We have two colors, we have stone and we have the black, so it's pretty easy to choose between the two. Now, how long, when we get the bulbs, because we do get the extra bulbs, how long will they last?
They're gonna last about 4 to 6 months, right, in the unit. And the thing is, they're not gonna go out one day. They're just gonna diminish. So you'll still be able to see it, but then it still could be time to change that bulb, right? Because the mosquitoes are attracted to that certain temperature, so the bulb will dim over time, but it won't go out. But the great thing is, because of those additional bulbs that you're getting, you know, in Florida, we probably have a good, you know, sort of year that we can use this, or 6 months, I should say. The other areas, right there, if you're using it only during season, and season for everyone, this is surprising, over 50 degrees, you're gonna start having those mosquitoes,
out of here,
right?
really?
So that's us almost all the time. Now look at that, see that mosquito? He got too close and he got trapped.
Sucked
just
in by
drawn in there. There, he gets drawn in, sucked down in there, and you know, eventually they're gonna pass away down there, and you're just gonna empty that container. Here's what's great about this. So I love everything about the technology, how easy it is. Think about what you have to do on a daily basis with this, a weekly basis, or a monthly basis. Nothing.
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 I suppose clean out the base eventually.
Right, but imagine how many, if you get the 1 acre, and we can go a little, we'll talk a little bit about, you know, how you decide which one. But imagine with this 1 acre, I mean, that's a lot of mosquitoes in there. You know what, I brought something for you.
Oh, nice.
I did, I brought something for you.
Oh, thank you.
Mosquitoes. So look at this, is a tremendous amount of mosquitoes. This is over about a 2 to 3 week period. This was in, just outside of Chicago, actually. This was done. They collect these mosquitoes. But think about that, all those mosquitoes would fit easily into this.
Oh, true.
So again, you're not gonna have to be emptying this every day. You're not gonna have to think about this. Turn it on, let it run 24 hours a day, reduce that population of mosquitoes. And if you're like me, someone who gets bit, right? There's always someone who's like me in the family, they get hammered by these mosquitoes. Other people are like, I don't even notice there's any mosquitoes out there. We don't wanna get angry with them, but we wanna get this for ourselves. Which are you?
I get bit, but not
really?
I don't get swarmed.
When I'm outside, my ankles, it's unbelievable.
Really?
Why the ankles? I have no idea. It's crazy. I get bit really bad. My wife, Debbie, gets bit a little bit, but I don't think she's anywhere near. Her mom does not get bit by bugs or mosquitoes.
Really? That's I don't
really
know why.
weird. But her dad, again, he gets crushed by mosquitoes.
Now,
so it really varies.
We get a little extra hardware with this.
Yeah, so you're getting the bulbs, so you're getting an extra set of the bulbs. You get 2 sets, but there's 2 bulbs go in the acre, and then down there you'll see it's just a single bulb for the ½ acre at a time when you put them in there.
Right.
You're also getting the ability to hang, to mount this on a wall mount with the ½ acre.
Because you do want it higher.
And also a chain, you can hang it from the chain as well for that ½ acre. And I know if you're thinking about it, about which one to choose, I like to think of it, it's not really, you're gonna base this entirely on how much property you have. Now, if you just have a small little patio in a very small yard, the ½ acre is gonna be great. But if you have a mosquito problem, meaning you know that you've tried a lot of things. Now, I'm talking about myself here. I've tried them all. I've tried all these different things. I had the guy coming to spray, and nothing really works, or it's a constant hassle and expense. You wanna go for the full acre, even if you might only have a ½ acre of property, because you said it earlier. Go big or go home.
Yeah, why not?
You want to have something more powerful attracting those. I have the little drainage canals.
Oh, good
across
Lord.
the street.
No wonder you're
and on the
getting
side of the house.
tore
It's
up.
terrible, right? Because I'm close to the water, but not real close.
Right.
So again, if you have, they only need like a 1/4 inch of standing water for these mosquitoes to reproduce. It's crazy what they can do. But what you're going to do is attract them. Again, this is what's so powerful, not only about this technology, but the way it's designed and how you're going to use it. You're going to reduce that population in your yard. So 2 things, you're reducing the population, so you're keeping them from reproducing, but you're gonna, every day, 24 hours a day, fewer and fewer mosquitoes in your area of space, right?
And again, if you've got, like, it's not, if you have, let's say your house is on an acre, it's not gonna cover the front yard and the backyard.
Correct.
It's all gonna be in one centralized area. So, you know, just understand that. But, I mean, how effective is it? My husband, Craig, God bless him, he's used and bought every single thing possible to be able to kill the bugs, the mosquitoes, and the moths and all that stuff. I bet you we have spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
That's me.
And then he got this thing where you click it, and it's these little teeny units, but they have to be sitting right beside you, and all they do is make the bugs stay away. They don't solve the problem. So the bugs are still there. Once you turn it off, they come right back. This one actually helps solve the problem.
Right, and it's doing it all the time. You don't have to say, well, I want to turn that on, or I want to light the candles when I want to go outside. This is going to be away from the air, 20 to 40 feet away from where you want to spend time, working while you're sleeping, while you're at work, all the time. So there's never a moment to prepare to go outside. You're doing something about it all the time, and it does it so well. And I think it just makes sense when you're saying, well, I'm going to attract the mosquitoes, trap them away from where I want to be, and do it 24 hours a day. It works. The technology to draw them in, remember that CO2 it's producing, just like that's what attracts them to us.